Happy Monday, everybody. Welcome to, excuse me, welcome to week 4. We're about a third of the way through the summer course. It goes by quickly. So this is always a good point in the semester to kind of take stock and see how things are going. If you have any questions, let me know. We do remember that we do have the opportunity to do some revisions on some of the assignments this semester, given my feedback. So as you may have noticed, I'm trying to grade things as quickly as I possibly can, so that you have a good opportunity to do that and have that quick turnaround time. So let's take a look at this week and what is happening. We'll start, of course, as usual, with the calendar. We are entering week 4, as I mentioned, and this is the week that we are going to move into the technical writing portion of the semester. So it is professional and technical writing. We have done some professional writing. We're now going to be doing some technical writing. And then at the end, we kind of return to professional writing in the sense of the job market search and things of that nature. So we will get back to that. Within the technical writing section, you're going to be doing two assignments. One is a portfolio of technical documents, and the other is the formal analytical report. Now, a lot of people, when they hear the term technical writing, think, oh, I've got to write about computers. And that is not necessarily true. So this week, that's what we're focusing on is how do we determine what area that we want to focus on in the tech writing section. So you're going to be writing 3 documents as part of the technical document portfolio. Now that portfolio is not due until next week. But this week, you're going to be learning about those kinds of documents, definitions, reports, proposals, and you're going to be choosing your concentration for the um, for the tech documents. This week, I will be grading your professional writing portfolios and giving those back to you. So note that this week, any revisions on this is the last chance to turn in revisions on the experience and interest inventory. Many of you have already done that. And again, I'm trying to get those done as quickly as they come in. Um, and then this week, of course, I'll be looking at the professional writing portfolios along with the discussion board from last week. So you'll be getting grades on those as well. Remember that in order to earn bonus points, you have this week to respond to your classmates on discussion board number 2. So feel free to do that as well. All right, let's take a look at the actual module. Week 4, overview and learning materials. I'm going to reiterate that it is super important that you look at the learning materials and interact with those before tackling the assignments. So we do have some chapters. Well, all the sections are from chapter 4 in the textbook. And then we have a link to the technical writing or the technical document portfolio. So again, this is the one that's not due until next week, but reading through this early will help you kind of think about what you want to do. We also have an additional resource on technical writing, and then it will be time, of course, to do the graded assignments. So this week's graded assignments are the technical, actually there's only one, the technical concentration quiz, which will help you determine what area you want to focus on for your tech writing portfolio. Okay, so make sure you go through the assignment first and then take the technical document quiz or technical concentration quiz. Remember that tech writing is any kind of writing that explains things. So again, it doesn't have to be about computers. It could be about art. It could be about graphic design. It could be about criminal justice. It could be about nursing. Whatever you're interested in, you can focus on in the technical document portfolio as well as the formal analytical report. Yeah. I had an extra syllable in there. So please do take a look at that. Let's go through that assignment just so we kind of have some reminders. The technical writing or technical document portfolio. I don't know why I can't read this morning. The goal of this assignment is for students to develop a comprehensive portfolio of tech documents in a field of their choosing. This project aims to enhance your technical writing skills, demonstrate your understanding of document design and audience analysis, and showcase your ability to communicate complex information effectively. So, you're going to select the field or industry of interest where technical documentation plays a crucial role. And I've got a non-exhaustive list here, but you could literally focus on anything. Um, Identify your target audience. So, when you are writing for the technical document portfolio, you want to have specific audiences in mind. So, for example, if I were writing about nursing, my audience typically, if I'm writing documents as a nursing professional that are tech writing documents for nursing, my nursing audience is going to be other nurses or professionals in the field. However, you are still students, and so you can conceive of that audience a little bit differently. You could focus on nursing, but talk about an audience that is other students who are interested in nursing. Or you could talk about, I am already a nurse and I am going to create a document that would help patients. I'm going to create a document that would help somebody who wants to learn more about this. So you will have an audience in mind. You're going to have at least three documents in the portfolio, and they can be any from this choice. Definitions, descriptions, there's lots of different kinds of instructions. So think about user manuals, technical specifications, process documents, safety guidelines, or training materials. So almost everybody will have a definition and a description, and then one kind of instructions, depending on who your audience is and things of that nature. So for example, one of the things that I think is kind of fun is if you want to focus on something that is more along the lines of a hobby rather than something you want to do for a living, let's say skydiving or hiking, you could write for an audience that is also interested in starting that kind of thing. So be creative with that. So that's what your documents are going to be. And we'll talk more about that next week, but I think it helps to start thinking about the tech document portfolio before you tackle this week's quiz. And again, it's not really a quiz. It is just, it's in quiz format, that it will help you kind of gather your thoughts on what you want to focus on in the technical document portfolio and by extension, the formal analytical report. They don't have to be on the same subject, but if they're not, you're kind of giving yourself extra work. So think about what you want to write your formal analytical report about and let that kind of, all of the documents should kind of fold into that eventually. At least that's the way it's designed to do, so it's less work ultimately for you. All right. Again, as usual, don't hesitate to reach out if you have any questions. You can tackle that on the Ask the Instructor, the Q&A board, or private email. But if it's a question about tech writing in general, please post it on the board and then everybody gets the answer at the same time. So appreciate you. Have a great week, and I will see you back here next Monday.